Hey guys, my name is Marshall Kirby from Orchard Hill Farm Equipment. Behind me you're going to see a TLB. This is a Kioti CK3510 Hydrostatic loader backhoe, KL4010 loader on there with a 66-inch bucket, and we're going to have a KB2475L backhoe on the back here, and we added a thumb to this backhoe for this customer. So we're going to go through everything today, show you why this machine, has the advantage over some of the competition out there, or most of the competition, shall I say. This is a winning tractor. It's got a lot of power, a lot for the money, a lot of options standard, and a great warranty, 6-year on the powertrain. So if you follow me, we're going to go over everything here. You're going to see we have industrial tires. This tractor is available with industrial, turf, or ag tires, okay? One huge thing over a lot of the competition is this is, your standard L Series size Kubota tractor. If we were to compare, we would compare to something like an L3901 or L3901. This machine comes in at 35 horsepower as well as a 39 horsepower. So very similar as far as, size of the tractor, width and tire size, and physical capabilities of the machines are quite similar, as well as other manufacturers out there, similar models to compare with this. However, one main thing is a standard L tractor on a Kubota, you cannot get a front mount snowblower for. You simply have to go down to a B Series tractor to get that, municipality style, front mount snowblower to run on, sidewalks or in your, parking lots or even down the driveways. So you have to drop down in size to go to a tractor, or you have to go up to a bigger size tractor. There's nothing in between. So this fits that person, that's about 20 acres, 15 acres, maybe even upwards of 30 acres or less. This tractor usually fits them customers perfectly. A lot of weight in here. And everything for the customer. So without the loader and without the back of this machine's weighing in at about 2,800 pounds. You have the loader, we're at about 1,200 pounds, close to it at least, with the bucket, and then backhoe another 1,200 or 1,100 pounds. So it's a pretty heavy machine, got some weight to it. Another advantage over some of the competition out there you're going to see is when we come up to the steering up here, you're going to see is a hydraulic cylinder steering. We don't have a V-tie rod setup that goes to the front end. It's simply a heavy-duty front hydraulic power steering setup. So what that gives us is under heavy loads in the front loader, and we're driving on a hydrostatic, and then we run this steering. This runs a lot better than your standard tie rod linkage, okay? And of course, if we have tie rod linkage that sticks out nearly to where the grill guard is, you're going to find that a lot of the competition out there is replacing that part quite often, especially the guys that are in the woods brush hogging and stuff like that. Next thing we'll talk about is the inner tube grease fittings on this tractor. They're all inner tube. You're never going to break one off. Even down here on the quick attach assembly, all inner tube. You're never breaking them off. Another thing is this tractor comes standard with quick attach assembly, universal style. All the attachments that your buddy's Kubota quick attach style has. All these different name brands out there are going to offer a quick attach setup on their attachments and stuff. So even if you went into your buddy's Bobcat quick attach forks, they're going to go right in the front of this. It's all universal. Nothing is proprietary per brand. The only brand that really does that out there is going to be your John Deere. They're going to have a John Deere style quick attach. So this is universal to 85–90% of what's on the market today, which is a nice feature. Next thing is you got a 66-inch bucket standard on this tractor. Pretty good size bucket. Very heavy duty built. You're going to see the cutting edge in the front. We have holes throughout the cutting edge for adding a cutting edge, or to add a cutting edge later on, a bolt-on one. So that's a main easy part to swap out if you start wearing down your cutting edge or want a brand new extra cutting edge on there. At the time you purchase it, you can add one or later on. Very easy. It takes about 5 minutes to bolt one on. You also got 2 holes in the side of the bucket, actually 3. One's a pinhole, one's 2 bigger holes. Those are for if you add a tooth bar to this front bucket, so that's another option you can do as well. On the quick attach plate, it's actually got some extra welded sides, so it kind of guides you in. I don't know if some people out there that use quick attach a lot, it's, it gets easier as time goes on to go into your quick attach plate and snap into your bucket, but with this having these ears like this, it kind of guides you right into it. So it goes in, it's easier to get your quick attach on. Not that that's a huge thing, but I like that feature for sure, especially for the new time buyer that doesn't run a tractor 24/7 and know how to quick attach a tractor very easy, bucket very easy. It's really nice to have that in the beginning. Braided lines up front here, another nice feature. Just goes with the quality of the product. Shows that, you know, we're not going to break through lines as easy. Just the lower ones, usually they cover up to make sure they're more secure. Grill guard standard on this tractor. We'll open up the hood here, pop open the hood. So it's on a hydraulic cylinder here. Just comes up like that. One piece, really nice design. Battery right here. You got your air filter right here, Donaldson air filter, heavy, you know, big style air filter, not something too small. This tractor can breathe well with that. Couple coolers in the back there, as well as your radiator, screen that you can actually pop out and, you know, clean out the screen of the radiator. That's a nice feature. Over here, if we come around, you're gonna see we got our engine oil dipstick right there, easy access. Oil filter right here, easy access. Fuel filter right here, easy access with a turn-off switch and a primer. I mean, doesn't get much better than that. Front end oil right here, dipstick and fill. Drain plugs on the bottom of the front end oil, and oil pan drain plug right over there. So as you can see, and now of course your radiator overflow here. All the servicing stuff is almost nearly on one side of this tractor. It's pretty amazing, you know, with the exception of a few other filters, like your 2 hydraulic filters if you're in an HST transmission. So those filters located right on the side of the transmission on each side, tucked up out of the way. They seem like they're, you know, kind of hard to get to, but quite honestly, it's, you know, right here underneath. So, you know, right now, I'm touching one right now. It's right in there. Really easy to get your hands on. It seems like it's not, but it is. It really is. What else? Your quick attach lines for your loader. Quick attach right here, 4 color coded, so you can put them right back in. Your loader has kickstands right here. That's another nice feature on both sides. So taking this loader off is literally putting the kickstands down, popping these 4, and yeah, backing away. It's a very simple setup. If you really want to know how to do that exactly, I actually have a video on our YouTube channel. Go check that out on doing this pretty much exact loader, taking this loader off. You're also going to notice this is standard. Most of the competition out there doesn't always offer this. This is a bucket level indicator, telling you when your bucket is level, so you don't have to, you know, look over your hood and stuff. So that's a nice feature. What else? We'll go back here, and then so you're gonna see your loader works in, comes up here, and you can come back here, and then it links into your actual backhoe frame as well. So there's a lot of supports. This whole loader and backhoe setup is all pieced together with some heavy-duty frames, a lot of, you know, points in the main frame of the tractor to really give it a lot of stabilization and make sure it's really secure and not putting any stress on the tractor. You know, steps to get in the tractor. Low, medium, and high gear in a hydro. In a standard transmission, you'll have a low, medium, and high, 1 through 3 with a reverser. It is not a shuttle, however. It's all on the column here. Little cup holder, differential lock, 2 and 4 wheel drive lock, turning on and off our PTO, retractable seat belt, seat that has a hydraulic cushion in it. So really nice seat option. The seat also comes up and down. There's an adjustment for the up and down, as well as the, you know, the seat coming forward or reverse. So got some nice options there. Parking brake on the other side. We'll go around to the other side and show you a few other features on the floorboard here. So another thing against our competition that a lot of our customers are really in demand for right now in a hydro is these style pedals. So this is a hydrostatic transmission. All that means is a low, medium, and high gear. You put it in gear. You want to drive forward, you press forward. You want to drive reverse, you press reverse. As you let off the pedals, the tractor's going to slow down and come to a stop quite quickly. Not brake. You know, it's not going to brake, but it is going to come to a stop. Why would we want these? What does the other competition have out there? The other competition, instead of having a side-by-side pedal with an open floorboard, they have a similar setup. It does the same thing, but it's all one big pedal. It almost looks, you know, like just like a rocker. You know, that's what they call it, the rocker pedal. You'll press forward with your toes. You'll press on your heel to go reverse. So a lot of our customers are saying that that seems to be the more uncomfortable design of the hydro. A lot of companies out there will have the rocker pedal instead of the side-by-side. Everybody's very happy with the side-by-side. I tell everybody though, you get something, you know, a couple hours of use and you're used to it, but it's just personal preference. So that's something, you know, throttling up the tractor right here, up and down, nice to be done. easy on your side. Loader joystick, I mean, this loader joystick has some really nice, you know, multi-function corners. Every single corner you'll get it, and then your standard side-by-side curl and lift up and down. 3-point hitch lift, which you can actually set your 3-point hitch to a specific height for brush hogging. That's another nice feature. Loader joystick can be locked out. Let's say you're hoisting an engine in the air, you know, and you don't want somebody to come over here and hit the engine down, because even if the tractor's off, this will fall down. We can lock it in. Nobody can mess around with that. Cup holder over here. These two levers, we'll talk about these real quick. These are our hydraulics in the back, so that's another thing to compare against our competition. So what does this get you? When you get a backhoe on Kioti, they give you dual rear hydraulic remotes standard. No other company does that. So you're going to have one that would act as almost like a, you know, a function. Say we wanted to run a grapple, open and close, or a hydraulic snowplow angled side to side, or a hydraulic chute snowblower. That would be this guy. You're going to see it's spring loaded, comes back to us. That's for a function, or even a log splitter, you'd run that. This one is a full flow, so you're going right to your backhoe. That's what this one's running right now. So you have an open port even if you don't have a backhoe. That's a real nice feature. You take off the backhoe, you have dual rear hydraulic remotes on this tractor standard, whereas a lot of the competition's running from the back of the loader valve, stuff like that. So, you know, again, we get those in there. And any other competition to add these remotes in, if they don't come with it, it's going to be anywhere. Bare minimum, $1,000 in the box for dual remotes. I would say that would be a very good price for dual set of rear remotes for somebody to purchase. Most of the time they're upwards of anywhere from $1,500 all the way up to $1,800, depending on the brand you get. But so come standard. That's you know, at least $1,000 extra option standard on this tractor that most other competitions don't offer. Come around to the back here. You're gonna have a nice fuel tank back here. You're not on the hood. Easy fuel access. You know, open it up on the other side. You'll fuel from the other side. You drip it. You only drip it on the back end of the tractor. It's not going to hurt your paint on your loader or on your loader or hood or anything. So that's a nice feature. Checking your hydraulic oils in the back with a dipstick as well as your fill over there. You're going to have lights all around here. You know, marker lights, tail lights, little signal lights. Everything's pretty much steel on the fenders as well as the hood. Couple splice offs for lights if you added lights. Roll bar can fold with a pin on each side. That's another nice feature. 3-point hitch arms, category standard 1, category 3-point hitch. Your drawbar standard, that's another feature that comes standard on this tractor that not everybody offers from the factory. Sometimes companies will upcharge you if you want a drawbar. And then lifting this guy, it's quite tight right now from the factory, but if we loosen the bolts a little bit, this actually goes up and down. What that gives you is when it's all the way up here, you can, you know, put on your PTO shaft so much easier. You're not banging your hands into it. Taking off this backhoe, which we're gonna do a video quite soon on, just waiting for the weather to warm up here so we can get a good video going on that. You're gonna pull a pin on each side right there. Set your outriggers out like that, and we would drop our bucket down to the ground and lock it on the ground. Once we do that, you can actually press these a little bit more, release the pressure in the frame so it's hovering, have those pins pulled out, and literally disconnect your hydraulics and drive forward. Your backhoe's holding itself up, not gonna go anywhere. Very easy to take this backhoe on and off. And at the same time, it's not, you know, it's not holding on just to the rear end. It's a frame that literally works in all the way to your loader. So again, full frame backhoe, nice feature. You have some locks right here, so when these guys are up, you can lock these so they can't sag. You're gonna see holes drilled in the side of these, so if you wanted to add, you know, claws going into the ground or rubber mallets going in the ground, that's nice. All your controls on this are, you know, adjustable. You can loosen the lock nut here and actually change the angle of these to get more comfortable how you want it in there. Your seat will go down further, so you can run that. A lot of grease fittings around here, everywhere on the pistons. Another thing about this backhoe that not every company out there is going to offer is the actual angle that you're able to reach with this backhoe. Okay, you're going to see a stopper on each side, all the way back there. What that gets you is 180 degrees. You want to dig over here, you want to dig over there. You're going to dig anywhere in between. 180 degrees. A lot of competition out there is running 160 degrees, 170 degrees. So a little bit extra room with this backhoe. You can really get at everything. Right here, we're going to talk about this real quick. This is a thumb option we actually designed at our shop here. We have a lot of demand for thumbs in our area, mostly manual angle thumbs, but you can get a hydraulic thumb. but a lot of times it's not price efficient, and it does not hold the pressure nearly as much as just a straight angled thumb does. So this thumb is retractable. You pull this pin, and you can suck it up and lock it up here if you want it out of the way, or you can put it down here. It's quite nice. It works really, really well. This is a nice thumb option. You can get bigger thumbs, but this is the perfect size for this tractor. Anything bigger, you know, we'd go to any bigger backhoe, we'd go to a different thumb option. You're gonna see we welded in an extra plate here, repainted some of it up, and then added this plate with the extra pins. Really nice setup and can be added to most Kioti tractors. Even if even if it's a used tractor, we always do that sometimes for customers down the road. Grease fittings are all inner tube down by the ground again. Nice feature. 16-inch bucket standard. You can go with a 9, 12, 14, 16, and 18, I believe, is the amount of different buckets you have. So you'll have a lot of choices on this backhoe. And as well as, you know, this guy right here, you can undo and then use your backhoe. It just holds it so it can't sag. And then we also have this guy right here to lock it in place if you want to dig trenches so it can't move side to side, or for transportation purposes, you'll put that in so it can't sway at all. That's I guess, you know, pretty much it on this backhoe setup. This is a CK3510 Hydrostatic, and this is the standard machine. All the stuff that I just showed you, this is not the premium model. The premium model that they just came out with for 2018 is the same exact tractor as this. They just added in some extra options, a few different things, extra cruise control options, just a few different options that some customers like, not everybody needs, and this one will be the same exact machine. No build difference, no engine difference, no hydraulic difference, the same exact machine. So I just wanted to give you guys an overview, what we got over the competition here today. It's a pretty amazing setup. You guys can email us at info@orchardhillsales.com. Stop in. We're on Route 9 in Belchertown, Massachusetts here. We've been selling Kiotis for 29 years. It's an amazing, amazing product. Warranties are actually very, very low. Parts availability is very easy. We can have parts even direct shipped to you within a day. We do stock orders here every week. So again, very good machine. This is the Kioti CK Series, CK10 Series, shall I say. Comes in a 26, 35, and a 40 horsepower, but we're looking at the 35 here today. Stop in and check us out. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got more videos to come. Any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them, or give us a call at 413-253-5456. Thanks, guys.